The famous novel, musical, and various film versions of Victor Hugo's classic Les Miserables will be Silver Lake Regional High School's musical production this fall. This is no small task, even for well-seasoned professionals. The beloved musical takes high-level acting, singing, and stagecraft, but Silver Lake's drama department feels up to the challenge. PCN stopped in to preview this exceptional show.
Now someone say to David Panda.
Now someone say how this began.
Les Mis is probably my favorite musical of all time. I think it's safe to say that. For me personally, it goes all the way back to I was a high school kid when Les Mis first went on Broadway. So I've loved it since I was the age of these students and have had the opportunity. We did it in 2004 when the school edition first came out, and I've known that when the time came that I had the students, the commitment, the depth of program to tackle this show again, that I couldn't wait to. So we've brought the program to be about more than just the singing and the acting too, and that's very exciting. To be able to rehearse. I know you can't see all the spaces, but to be able to already be rehearsing with the set being built around you. And so what I feel strongly like most about after our rehearsal today, we don't have a weak spot. Every person is as strong as the person who played a role before them. Every character who comes out, and that goes not just for the principals, it then goes to the soloists. Your 3 sailors who just came out. Perfect solo, perfect solo, perfect solo.
What pretty hair, what pretty locks.
We sort of have perhaps the strongest core of vocal talent and theatrical talent that I've ever had. I think, when I think of Les Mis, I don't think first of the destitution and how miserable they are. I think first on the arc of the character of Jean Valjean and how the lines that stick with me: to love another person is to see the face of God. To me, the show is about love, about redemption, about doing for good, to make a choice to be honorable, to make a choice to help somebody as opposed to hurt somebody, to make a choice to be a part of the good as opposed to a part of the destruction. The sun will rise, that message. When we talk about sort of the miserableness and the death and the destruction, and there's something about that's really easy for high school kids to get into. It's, I don't know if it's because they study it in English, they've studied it in history, but I find that this topic and this time period is very accessible because it links up with what they've studied in a curricular way.
It's actually like teeny bopper mystery house.
I think the biggest thing is more about the role actually of theater and theater arts in schools in general. I think why I can't get enough of it really, why I'm still here in the building at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday night, 21 years later, is it's both such an individual and then such a collective effort. So what I think is most incredible about this show is all the way from our Jean Valjean to our poorest beggar who's in the back row of the ensemble, everybody's in this show working to tell the same story to the same end. And that doesn't happen in every event. We're engaging probably 90 plus students in this production, and there is a definite belief that it's our collective effort that is what's going to make it probably, hopefully, the best show we've done.